All right, today we had a conversation about a little bit how we use stretch reflex and absorption to drive power into whatever we're trying to do. So basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give a few examples of what that looks like and how different athletes use this to produce force and drive their power. So first, we'll look at LeBron's dunk, right, and then actually we'll go back. There we go, right there. Here we go. Here, can't see at the angle. There's another angle though. Right here. Here it goes. Watch this step right here. The right foot right here. This is absorbing force to drive up. Right? He took his step, his run up, and then he drives that foot in the floor. That gives him reaction to drive up and dunk. This is another way you can use power to drive. All right, let's take a look at this high jump approach and show you guys the same effect of what we're talking about and how it's applied in the high jump. So we call this step in the run up the penultimate step. It's the step you do before you drive. You absorb the force right here in the right and you drive up to the inside leg. But he does this run up and absorbs the force to create reaction to let him fly up and get through. That's where the power is met, with speed through the movement and drive absorption through the floor. And let's go to the next video. Let's take a look at this record. Triple jump. Same thing, we got a run up approach, which is our movement. And then we have a drive. And then in the middle, we have to absorb to bounce. When he puts that leg down, that leg has to land down and it has to react from the floor at the right time. Same thing in the finish right here. Absorption to fly. This is all reaction. Speed into absorption through rhythm and timing. Let's go to the videos. Now we'll throw in some throwing videos and let you see. All right, let's watch this. Probably Omen. So right now we're thinking wind up, get out over the left and sweep around and absorb the middle. Out over the left, around, sweep around to the middle, absorb the middle, stay on it long to get that reaction to go around and through. But you have to come around and absorb this. There's no movement being going on. The hips are turning, the discus is out and around. Sweep to the middle, absorb, hold the position, rotate. Also notice when she does this, she's really staying on top of that right. Boom. That's absorbing force and creating power to finish. Stay, stay, stay. Finish through the throw. Transfer of energy. Let's go move on to shot put. All right, here's the men's discus world record holder. Watch this. Go, get out over the left. Get the direction out over the left. Sweep the right around to the middle. Absorb the middle. Stay on top until that left hits. And continue to rotate until it's time to hit the discus. That's all it is to it. It's about setting up the balance, sweeping around, holding the head, and staying still and absorbing the force to create power all the way through the release. All right, so let's check it out in hammer. See the same effects going on. The goal is to use our hips, keep the same position. See this 90 position? It doesn't break. Our goal is to keep our hips aligned, stay in this position, let the right turn, and let the ball run left. Let it go out, and here we catch the hip and reabsorb the force to allow the ball to work. Stay long, 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 catch the hip, absorb the force and allow the ball to stay on this path. Long, 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 catch the hip, absorb the force, allow the ball to stay on this path. To the very end. That's what we want to feel. If we can get this, there's no disruption in the hammer movement. This is how you throw really far. Absorption through the toe. Catch the hip through the toe. Absorb the force, allow the hammer to move left. Absorb the force, catch the hip, allow the ball to go left. And also, too, if you notice, there's a lean back. But right now, we're kind of talking about this reaction. But during this reaction, you absorb the force, just sit back against the ball. That's all you got to do. Absorb the force, sit against the ball. Catch the hip, absorb the force, sit against the ball, and allow it to go left. And this is going to be the last video after this. I'm going to show Krauser, and then we'll finish it up. Okay, here we go with Krauser. We'll watch the throw, see the effect, and then we're going to slow it down. But this is the same exact thing. Our goal is to what? Get out to the left and get around. Out, around with the right leg, long to the middle. Absorb the force. See how he's absorbing. Staying back on the ball, allowing this shit to happen. There's no movement happening. It's all rotation through the legs. Now he can push the ball. If you work the system like this, you're unstoppable. This is how you get consistent far throws through the correct technique. Sweep to the middle, absorb and catch the hip in the middle. Stay on top. Do not move. Stay in this position long until you get to the front. Then we bench press. So this is what we have to work on and focus on all the time. Sit in the middle, get left, sweep around, absorb, stay on top, continue to rotate.